Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Here's Robinson after Houston's three-pointer on the other end.
This will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he makes that one.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Smith, the pass to KD. And the 3 off target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Duran finds Stewart. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duran. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Eason. Misses the 3. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Thompson kicks to KD. Basket good. KD's got his second bucket.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Now, here's Cunningham. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Durant inside. It's up against Thompson, and that one drops.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher. Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Some nice passing there by Houston. No good from Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Thompson following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's Stewart. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shepard, the pass to Durant. Thompson against Robinson. Cunningham outside. Back to Robinson. Stewart in the corner. Over Şengün. Outside for Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant, good.
sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Cunningham outside. Here's the break. Here's Shepherd. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
They've got Holland, also Green out there. Reed out there with LeVert, and it's Jenkins in at the guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believed they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Duncan Robinson comes in for Javonte Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. LeVert hits both of them. And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Shepherd, covered by Cunningham. Shepherd, the pass to Okogie. Over Robinson. The Rockets with another miss. This is shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Now LeVert. Here is Cunningham. Over Shepherd. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Okogie. Guarded by Robinson. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Finney-Smith. Houston moving it around. Okogie for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cunningham finds LeVert. And here is Robinson. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Shepherd, that's good.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Detroit with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Robinson misses. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Houston, Thompson.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Cunningham kicks to Robinson. That's tipped. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, 6 to shoot. Pass to Stewart. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Thompson out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Stewart against Smith. Pass to Robinson. Trying to end the drought. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got 6 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
It's stolen by Capella. In the corner, Smith with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Pistons have gotten under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
The first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So it's the Pistons now. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Smith finds KD. Houston moving the ball around. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. 10 points for KD.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
And Duran slams it in. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Down low. Şengün, no good.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay, and he tricked that one.
And the dunk by Stewart.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Lock at 6. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Detroit. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Duran the pass to Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Goes back up. Off the left rim and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bucket is good. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Robinson finds Duran. Robinson on the wing. At 3 off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Smith outside. Inside. Knocked away. Stewart with the steal. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
KD looking around. Tough two from Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Give it up for your Pistons High Squad!
A different look here for Detroit. Holland comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. And then for Houston, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Robinson kicks to Holland. Pass to Thompson. Great D that time from Durant. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
The Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shepard, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And it's tied up with that one. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Thompson kicks to Holland. Off target with his 3. Rocket shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Okay, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Shepard missing. The Pistons have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Thompson outside. Jenkins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead. Thompson against KD. Pass to Shepard. They set the pick. Back to Durant. He can't get it to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead. Up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Caris LeVert. Holland is out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And the Pistons with possession here. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Shepard. And it's Reed pulling it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Three-pointer, LeVert. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Shepard. Back to Finney Smith. Adams in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Kogi inside the three-point line. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Holland. Sengun covering. Hollins kicks to LeVert. Rockets with the rebound. To the left side wing. And it's Shepard missing. Pistons leading by 7. Holland the pass to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Great defense that time from Sengun. Finney Smith kicks to Adams. Knocks it loose. Here's Holland. And the wide open shot from Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
A savvy play that time from Kogi. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Stewart comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson is subbed in for LeVert. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. Cunningham finds Robinson. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Durant against Thompson. It's off target. Detroit leading by 8. Now Stewart. Outside Robinson. Duren with it. Now defended by Sengun. Here's Stewart. No good from 3. For Houston, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Thompson against Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Now Cunningham. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Checked in for the Rockets. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And the shot goes in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now Eason, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Here's Durant.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot. His finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
At the line for the Rockets, Durant. Kevin Durant.
Shoot two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
And an intentional foul right there. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. That's in there.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Duncan Robinson.
He hits the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Eason, and down goes the 3.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Smith fires. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaFleur.